Hey everybody. So I just wanted to pop in here and just give you guys a quick update of what is going on. We are having a ton of aspects merging in, and most people are not going to be able to differentiate them. But you might find that you're experiencing an emotion that you may not have in a long time. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's jealousy. But you're kind of like, whoa, where did that come from? That is an aspect that is merging in. And as we do, think about it as consolidating power. It's like everything is pulling in now. And that is the important part, because everything is coming in, everything is coming into wholeness. It's a process, and it requires us to work more within our own being, be more observant of our own thoughts and behaviors so that we can flow through this with ease. And I was talking to a friend this morning, and she was saying to me, she's like, there's so much going on. She's like, whether it's the 3I Atlas, the stuff going on with the Schumann resonance, and, some teachers are talking about dragons are rising. She's like, I get overwhelmed and I want to just go out into the field with my horses. And the thing is, I think that's where a lot of us are. We're a little fatigued at everything that's going on, and we're having to pick and choose what we pay attention to, which is great. At the same time, where we've got to be cautious is if anything pulls you outward, looking at something else, then it's a distraction. But if it pulls you inward, then it is for you and for your growth and development. So, some people with 3I Atlas were so outward focused, looking at trajectory and what is it going to do, and talking about aliens, and it's all that mental mind spinning. When the truth is, what's happening with Atlas is really right here. It's what comets do. They seed. And those seeds shift us if we allow, if we're willing to look at things objectively and completely through the lens of our own being. And that's the important part. And so, the Schumann resonance, well, if you're having a rough day, and you start to pay attention to that, and you go, okay, I can understand where I'm coming from. I can give myself the grace and space needed. Perfect. But if it sends you into a spiral of doom, of, pole shift is coming and this is happening, then it's a distraction. And same thing like with the dragons. If it pulls you into trying to connect outward, versus what does the dragons mean for you inside, in your inner being, in your whole complete being, then it's a distraction. And it's a great way to look at things. It's like, and sometimes, don't get me wrong, we need a distraction, right? It's like, okay, I just want to watch a funny sitcom right now. I just want to read a book. I just want to sit and stare at a wall. And there's nothing wrong with that. But with everything that is shifting and everything that is swirling, it is really easy for us to get lost right now. And so everything is screaming, stay in your center. Breathe. You've got this. But don't allow this mental mind to completely take over, particularly as we have aspects coming in that we may not have experienced that particular emotion before. So we're being asked to observe, to be neutral, and to be the leader of our own experience now. And that's a big deal. But every time that we're outsourcing, every time we're distracting ourselves, every time we're getting caught up in the latest drama, we're literally taking away from ourselves. We're diffusing our energy. And to make this next big leap, we need as much energy as we can get. So look at your behaviors. Look at what's pulling you. If it's a mirror for something you need to see, perfect. But if it's distracting you and putting you into this mental mind, if it's pulling you from you, then it's a distraction. So I'm sending you all lots and lots and lots and lots of love.